Dear student, welcome to lectures on digital electronics and circuit design. Let me introduce myself. I am Manoj Kumar Oja, Assistant Professor, Department of CSE, KM University, Mathura. Our goal for this lecture is to increase your understanding of flip-flop and latches. So, without further delay, let us start this exciting study of flip-flop and latches. This informative lectures on basic flip-flop and latches. We will get on a journey through the fundamental principle of digital circuit that utilize flip-flop and latch, which are essential component of modern electronics and digital system. We will explore into the functionalities of set and reset input to flip-flop, examining their elaborate and essential role in the operation of these device, as well as a clock triggering, both positive and negative clock, and positive negative clock level triggering, which are critical in ensuring the proper synchronization and stability of digital circuit. One key concept that we will explore in depth in the difference between latch and flip-flop, which is crucial for digital circuit designing to knowledge and utilize effectively. By the end of this lecture, you will have robust understanding of these concepts, which will serve as the foundation of more advanced topic in digital circuit design. So, let us go in the world of flip-flop and latches, where we will uncover their exciting application and powerful capabilities. Get ready to expand your knowledge and skill in this important field of electronics and digital system. These essential topics of flip-flop and latch in digital electronics. These circuits are essential building blocks of digital electronics system used in various applications such as computer, communication system and control system, etc. So, why are these circuits so important? Let us explore one critical function of flip-flop and latch is data storage. They function as data storage elements, providing an efficient way to store a single bit data, which represent various things like the on or off state of a switch or a voltage level in binary form. They represent the two state of 0 or 1 used in digital system to represent and process information. So, why are flip-flop and latch so important? They allow us to efficiently store and process data in digital system. In computer, for example, flip-flop and latch are used in memory and register to store data and keep track of the operation of the system. They are used in microprocessor, where the information is stored and retrieved quickly, allowing faster processing time and increased efficiency. In communication system, these circuits are vital in processing and transmitting data signal. They are used in digital signal processing techniques such as modulation and demodulation, where they facilitate accurate and reliable information processing and transmission. In addition, they are used in computer control system to manage various devices such as motor and sensor, ensuring efficient and optimized operation. Moreover, flip-flop and latch are used in circuit design to implement various functions such as counter, shift register and timing circuit. Through these circuit, complex operation can be carried out accurately and efficiently. To conclude, we hope this overview of flip-flop and latch has been informative, as we have explored their importance, extensive application in digital electronics. These circuits form the backbone of vast system we utilize in further and understanding their underlying principle in essential for any aspiring digital electronics engineer. Understanding latch are electronics device that allow us to store data without requiring a clock signal, like flip-flop. In its place, the output is changed immediately by change in the input signal. These circuits are utilized in various critical applications where efficient data storage and real time data processing. So, what exactly is a latch and how does it function? A latch is an electronics device that immediately changes its output based on the applied input. It continuously checks the input and responds to any change in the input immediately. Unlike flip-flop, latch do not require a clock signal to operate, and their output is changed immediately by the change in the input signal. They are level triggered devices that are widely used in digital electronics. There are various type of latches, but two commonly used type are the SR latch and D latch. Here the SR latch employs two input, S for set and R for reset, and the circuit is set when R equal to 1 and R equal to 0, meaning it enters a state where the output is 1. Conversely, when S equal to 0 and R equal to 1, the SR latch is reset, causing the output to transition to 0. This binary behavior is depend on the input condition. On the other hand, the D latch design is simpler with only one input level as D for data. The D latch operation completely on its data input state. When D equal to 1, the D latch is set and its output assume a value of 1. Conversely, when D equal to 0, the latch is reset and its output switch to 0. This simple yet powerful circuit is useful in various applications. So, latches are powerful electronics device used in various digital systems, providing efficient real-time data storage and processing without the need for a clock signal. Understanding their underlying principle and functionalities is essential for inspiring digital electronics engineer. Flip-flop is a very crucial concept in digital electronics. First and foremost, let's establish what a flip-flop is. Essentially, a flip-flop is a fundamental digital memory circuit capable of storing one bit of information in a permanent manner, making them vital to digital system design. The state of flip-flop changes at active state of clock pulses and remains unaffected. When the clock pulse is not active, a flip-flop check the input, but the output change only at times defined by the clock signal or any other controlling signal. It is an age triggered device, meaning the state change only at the positive and negative edge of the clock signal. Now, let us explore the two main categories of flip-flop, asynchronous and synchronous flip-flops. So, asynchronous flip-flop do not depend on a clock signal to alter their state. In its place, they use signal like set and reset to control their behavior. Synchronous flip-flop, on the other hand, are intimately linked to a clock signal, with transition and change in state occurring simultaneously with the clock signal active is. There are different type of flip-flops available, and two commonly used type are the D flip-flop and JK flip-flop. The D flip-flop has a single data input and its output changes only when the clock pulse is active. The JK flip-flop can be used in the same way as the D flip-flop. However, it also reset the output while the data input is 1. So, conclude, flip-flop are essential digital memory circuit that provide permanent data storage. They operate using a clock signal, are classified into synchronous and asynchronous type and come in various designs such as D and JK flip-flop. We have covered the flip-flops and latches. In brief, flip-flop are synchronous components triggered by clock signal, change their state only on the clock edge, making them ideal or synchronizing multiple digital signal. As we have seen, flip-flops are ideal when it comes to synchronization, such as in register and counter. They work efficiently for this purpose, as they only change state at the defined clock edge. In opposite, latch are asynchronous component that continuously reflect input change and do not require a clock signal to function. They are well suited for digital operation that require instant and immediate updates such as bus interface. So, we can say flip flop and latches are two important components used for data storage. Understanding their difference is crucial for designing efficient digital system that associate with operational requirements. Flip flop are ideal for synchronizing multiple digital signal and latches are ideal for instant update and immediate response to input changes. Here I am going to talk about sequential circuit, a type of digital circuit designed with memory element. In compared to combinational circuit which process logic based on the current input only. Sequential circuits output depends on both present and past input or output. At the heart of sequential circuits are memory elements, often represented by latch and flip flops, which can store data for further use. These circuits are vital since they enable the construction of complex digital system that require memory and computations based on historic data. As shown in figure 1, a sequential circuit is composed of two significant parts: combination logic and memory elements. Combination logic is created using gates, the fundamental building blocks of combination circuits. The memory element, on the other hand, is built on latches and flip flop, which are the building blocks of sequential circuit. Latches and flip flops are memory elements utilized in sequential circuit. A flip flop stores a single bit of data while it external control signals to enforce the stored data changes. A latch, however, can store multiple bits of data as long as the latches control signal remain enabled. Latches can be created using various logic gates such as NOR and NAND. By connecting these gates in particular configuration, the desired memory or storage behaviors can be achieved. So, we can say sequential circuits are a type of digital circuit that use memory element alongside combinational logic to produce the desired output. Latch and flip flops are the essential building blocks of sequential circuit, enabling the storage and manipulation of data for more complex digital system. Understanding the principle and functionality of sequential circuit is crucial for constructing advanced digital system. I hope here enriched your knowledge of sequential circuit. I am discuss the interesting topics of memory elements in digital electronics. Memory elements are circuit designed to store the data, either a high or low signals, or change it on command, allowing for efficient data storage and processing. As so in figure 2, a typical representation of a memory element input commands determine the stored value and the output represents the stored state represented by Q. These circuits are critical building blocks for constructing complex systems that require reliable data storage and retrieval characteristic table, play a vital role in understanding the functionalities of memory elements. These tables contain details for each combination of input and output, showing the features of the circuit. The rows of the table correspond to a specific input output instance, and the column represent the state of memory element, including set, reset, memory, no change command at time t, the current output state q t and next output state q t plus 1. By utilizing characteristic table, we can better hold how memory elements respond to different input command and adjust their stored value according to requirement. In conclusion, memory elements provides the means to store digital signal in digital electronics and are essential circuit component. Understanding their behavior and functionalities through characteristic table is crucial for effective data storage and processing. Here discuss on different type of sequential circuit. Sequential circuit are vital digital circuit that use memory to store past output. They generate output based on this stored information, making them useful for constructing complex digital system. Sequential circuit can be categorized into two main types: synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous sequential circuit generate output only with specific timing signals, while asynchronous sequential circuits produce output at any times without any timing signal. Latch are example of asynchronous devices used in sequential circuit. This implies that their output change almost immediately after an input change. On the other hand, flip flop are asynchronous variant of latch, generating output in synchronization with timing signal. Sequential circuit can be classified according to their stability properties, namely bistable, monostable and astable circuit. Bistable circuit have two stable state. Monostable circuit have one stable state, while astable circuit have no stable state. Latches and flip-flops are example of bistable device that can maintain their states, making them excellent for storing data in digital system. In contrast, monostable circuit generate a stable output for a specific time interval before switching back. The state of sequential circuit comprises a current or past output of the circuit. Together with the past input parameters, it describes all the essential information about the circuits, current and future behavior, making it important for digital system design. In conclusion, sequential circuits are critical digital circuits that use memory to store past output, making them useful for constructing complex digital system. Understanding their different type and stability properties is essential for effective digital system design. Before exploring the importance of clocks, let us first understand what a clock is, because we cannot start our flip flop until and unless we know about the clock. So, let us start with it in sequential circuit. So, we need clocking to time this circuit, in other words we need a sequence of this circuit, it is called clock, because it decides the time of input like a common clock decides our daily routines. We can decide the speed of the circuit by changing the clock frequency. So, actually a clock is nothing but a signal that goes from low to high, then again low and repeats. It is a signal which is having the duty cycle of 50%. You can see it is low at this starting. So, it is 0, then it goes high become 1. If I want to find out the time period of this clock, let us say t, then this will be the time period of the clock, and let us say f is the frequency, then frequency is equal to 1 upon t. If I want my circuit to work faster, need to increase the frequency, or I can't say that I need to decrease the time period of the clock. Now, this clock is given to the sequential circuit. We have two different type of clock triggering. One is level triggering and the second one is edge triggering. What is level triggering? So, as you can see on the screen, we have level triggering techniques, and inside that we have two different triggering methodology. So, we have high level triggering and low level triggering, and as the name suggests, level triggering techniques is when the clock is high or low for a certain time. So, in high level the clock is active only during this portion. So, flip flop with a clock and it will work only when the clock is high, that is the clock is equal to 1. Similarly, for low triggering, that is low level, telling we have clock is equal to 0. It will maintain its state again for this small duration. It will remain off. Now, let us see edge triggering. Now, you can see in the waveform, one is the rising edge or the falling edge, that is positive edge triggering and negative edge triggering. So, as the name suggests, for positive edge triggering, that is clock for the positive edge triggering, this flip flop will be active only when the clock goes from 0 to 1. So, when it goes from 0 to 1, there will be a small duration of time when this transition happen. Circuits that use the latch and flip flops are widely used in digital electronics because their ability to store previous input and outputs allows for sequential logic operations to occur. By utilizing these elements, complex operations can be carried out in the efficient and accurate manner. A latch is a circuit that operates on a signal that is level sensitive, which means that the input signal determines the output state of the circuit. When the input is high, the latch output as a high state, and when the input is low, the latch outputs are low states. The states of the output is retained even after the input signal is removed until it is changed by another input signal. In contrast, a flip flop is a circuit that operates on a signal that is age sensitive, which means the output state depends on the age of the input signal. Specifically, the flip flop responds to the rising or falling edge of the clock signal, which triggers the output of the circuit to change. The clock signal ensures that the output is only changed at specific moments, and the flip flop stores the previous states of its output, which can be used for further operations. The difference between a SR flip flop and SR latch is in the enable and clock input. The SR flip flop has a clock signal inputs, which means its output changes on the rising or falling edge of the clock signal. On the other hand, the SR latches has an enable input which change the output state of circuit depending on the level of the input. Overall, latch and flip flop play a crucial role in digital electronics by enabling sequential logic operations to take place. Their ability to store previous input and output allows complex operation to be carried out accurately and efficiently, making them essential components of modern circuit design. This summary: in this lecture we learned the fundamentals of digital circuit using flip flop and latches. Flip flops and latches are critical components of digital electronic systems used in various applications like communication system, computer system and control systems. These circuit function as data store element, providing an efficient way to store a single bit of data. Sequential circuit utilize memory element and combination logic to produce the desired output. The understanding of their difference is crucial for designing efficient digital system that associate with operational requirements. Clocking is also essential because it decides the time of input. Positive and negative edge triggering is also crucial in ensuring the proper synchronization and stabilities of digital circuit. Flip flop and latches play a significant role in digital electronics by enabling sequential logic operation to take place. Thank you.